It's going to be a shame for me. So he approached Sri Maharaji. I'm so sorry, please. I want you to still come to my house. I've not been able to attend. All the excuses. Sri Maharaji said, yes, yes, I'll come to your house, don't worry. Today is the last day, I'm busy. What Sri Maharaji did was, he wrote a very meaningful poetry, a couplet. He sent it to his house and left that town immediately. The couplet was, नशा है तुझको दुनिया का और मुझे है दुनिया वाले का, मेरा माशूक साकी है तू आशिक खाली प्याले का. My dear man, you are drunk with the wine of the world, and I am also drunk. I am drunk with the wine of the Lord of the world. My beloved Lord is the boundless ocean of bliss. And your world, that which you are attached to, that which you are holding, it's just an empty cup, no true happiness. And one day you're going to leave empty-handed. So you see, these saints, they are also mad. And we are also mad. The saints say to us, don't give your heart to this passing show. This world is a passing show. As the Bible says, life is a bridge. Cross over it, do not build thereon. So in the same way they tell us that we are going to leave this world empty-handed one day. We did not come with anything, and we are not going to leave with anything. Garbh se na laya kachu Govind Radhe, sang bhi na jaye kachu man ko bata de. They tell us, they advise us, don't be mad for the world, be mad for God. That is the real madness. But we totally ignore them, and as I said, we call them mad. And whenever they lived amongst us, we felt threatened by their divine madness and tried our utmost to somehow get rid of them. We beheaded some of them. We hung some of them. We burnt alive some of them. But their intoxication of the divine remained totally unaffected in spite of the tortures they were put to. Now we were discussing that all our actions have an aim. Prayojana manuddishya mandopi na pravartate. There is no action that is performed without an aim. Ordinary material beings, the saints, God Himself, all actions have a purpose. You might have some doubts about this and say, I think there are a few people who perform actions without a purpose. Khala binu swarath par apkari ehi mushak iv sun urgari bair akaran sabka huso. What does a rat do? It nibbles your clothes, makes holes in them. Why? No reason. That's the nature. In the same way, wicked people, they deliberately want to harm other people, hurt other people. They are devious by nature. And they don't like anybody excepting themselves. So wicked people perform actions without purpose. They hurt other people just deliberately because it's their nature. In fact, the scriptures categorize all people in the world into 4 categories. Eke sat purusha parartha ghataka swarthan parityajye samanyastu parartha mudyam abrita Swartha virodhena ye temi manavarakshasa parahitam swarthaya vighnanti ye tughnanti nirarthakam parahitam teke na jani mahe. Listen to these 4 categories of people. First, there is a category of people who only think about the welfare of other people. They want to give benefit to other people even if it brings harm to them. Who are these? Only saints, nobody else. The second category of people are those who want to help other people so long as their own selfish interest is not harmed in any way. So you could say it's 50-50. I'll help you, and I also don't want to be, harmed in any way. These are human beings, all of us. The third category of people are those who harm other people in order to benefit themselves. You could say these people have got a human body, but their minds are like demons. And lastly, there are the wicked people. What do? They may not derive any benefit, but they just want to harm other people. They want to hurt other people. That's the fourth category, and that's what we were discussing. They work without any motive. It's their nature to be wicked. Now we have 2 categories. The saints work without an aim. They only want welfare of other people without any motive. And wicked people also work without a motive. They want to hurt other people. The saints are referred by Tulsidas as Paraupakar Vachan Man Kaya Sant Sahaj Swabhav Khagraya Bhurj Taru Sam Sant Kripala Parahit Sahanit Vipati Visala. How kind, how merciful saints are without any purpose. Their only aim is to benefit other people. That's all they can think of. That's all they plan. That's all they practically do, even though they have to go through the worst hardships themselves. They have been compared to a birch tree. A birch tree is used for making of paper. So the bark of the tree, it's used to make paper, and to the degree that nothing is left. The tree completely gives itself to the making of paper. In the same way, the saints also totally give themselves inside out for the welfare of mankind, even though they have to suffer or they are tortured. A saint once saw a scorpion drowning in the river. He couldn't bear to see that creature drowning, so he rushed to pick the scorpion out of the water and put it on the bank. The moment this scorpion felt the touch of the hand of the saint, it bit it. But the saint did not complain or curse. He put the scorpion on the bank, but again, the scorpion slipped back into the river. Again it was drowning, and unhesitatingly, the saint went back to pick the scorpion out of the water for the second time and to be stung again by the scorpion. A man was watching this and he was surprised. He said to the saint, "How could you go and save that creature for the second time after it bit you the first time?" The saint smiled and said, "Well, what's so surprising? I'm doing my job and the scorpion was doing its job. The scorpion doesn't know anything apart from stinging, so you could say that was its way of saying thank you to me." That's how kind the saints are, without any purpose. Same is the case with God. Krishna says to Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita, Name parthasti kartavyam trishu lokeshu kinchana nanavaptam avaptavyam varta evacha karmani. 3rd chapter, 22nd verse. Arjuna, I don't need to perform any actions because there's nothing that I need to attain which is unattained. But still I perform actions to set an example to everyone that they should not remain in a state of inaction and idle. They should perform action. Even saints don't need anything. They don't have anything unattained. But they only perform action for the welfare of others. So we have 2 categories of people. The wicked, God and the saints. They perform actions without any motive, without any aim. But it is not so. If we analyze their actions a little in depth, we will find that there is a purpose even behind their actions. It may not be apparent very easily, but we are going to find out now. Tulsidas has clarified this. He says that Kahu ki jo sunai badai shwas let janu judi ai Kahu ki jo dekhahi vipati sukhi bhaye manahu jag nripati khalana hridayati ताप विसेखी जरहि सदा पर संपत्ति देखी जहाँ कहाँ निंदा सुनहि पराई हर्षहि मनहु परिनिधि पाई. To put it in short, it says here that whenever wicked people hear criticism of others, or they hear that somebody is in trouble or has incurred some terrible loss, they feel so happy, they are overjoyed. They feel just like a beggar who would suddenly become a king. Just imagine how happy he would be. That's exactly how they feel. That means they derive pleasure in seeing other people in trouble. That serves the person right. You can identify with people like this. And what about the saints? The saints, when they see other people happy, they feel happy. And when they see other people unhappy, even they become distressed. Once the Saint Ramakrishna Paramhans saw a man beating a buffalo. He was beating it with a whip. And he was so intensely hurt by this act, Ramakrishna Paramhans, that when his devotees saw his back, they actually saw marks of that whip on the back of the saint. That's how tender their hearts are. They cannot even bear to see misery inflicted on animals and birds, let alone human beings. Now, although there is nothing that these saints need to attain, they are blissful because they have attained God. Raso vaisaha rasagvam hevayam labdhva nandi bhavati. Taittiriya Upanishad, number 2:7. They are eternally blissful. God is bliss, and those who attain Him also become eternally blissful. Therefore, whatever action they perform, it's not for attaining anything. They are eternally contented. But they want to engage themselves in the welfare of others because it is their nature. Grace and mercy is the attribute of God. And those who attain Him also attain that quality. Therefore, Tulsidas says, Sahaj Subhav. It's the natural nature of saints to help others, to want the welfare of others, and it gives them joy. Whenever they see other people happy, it gives them an inexplicable joy, just as the wicked person also is happy to give harm to others.